What's up, everyone? Welcome back to CJC Collectibles. Thanks to everyone who voted on the poll from yesterday. A quick update about the upload cadence on the channel. I did a community post, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'll be doing videos Mondays and Fridays from now on, maybe with a couple extra videos sprinkled in here and there. But yeah, I posted a poll yesterday asking what video you guys wanted to see today, and it was somewhat mixed. The majority of you guys wanted to see my pre-grading process for my PSA submission, so I've got some stuff here. We'll go through it. And then I went to GameStop again, and I ended up finding this 3-pack blister from Shroud of Fable. And well, actually I did open that. I thought I didn't open that, but I did. And then I actually haven't opened one of these tins yet. I got another Kingdra box because I love the card, and I would really like one to be good enough quality to send in to be graded. So I'm gonna get these open. We'll open some packs. We'll see if we pull anything crazy. Maybe we'll add it to the submission, and then I'll go over kind of my process for how I check the centering of the card. And it's nothing crazy, but it's good information to have if you guys are thinking about submitting some cards for grading yourselves, because there's nothing worse than, you know, having an awesome card that you like. You send it in to be graded because you just really are hoping for that 10, and it comes back and it's like an 8, or I've had cards that I thought would get a 9 that got like a 6 and stuff like that. So it just doesn't feel great. But yeah, I'll get these open. We'll see what we get, and then we'll get into the PSA stuff, and I'll be right back. And we're back. I'm gonna put our PSA cards, or our submission back here. You guys are gonna hear my cat. He's in the bathroom eating his food, or he probably finished, and my other cat's eating out here because they still have separate food, and he'll literally eat the entire tub, so he has to be in there while she's eating. I might leave and take care of that sometime. He gets so mad when she eats. Just for reference, he used to be like 20 pounds, like 22 pounds when we got him from my grandma, because she couldn't take care of him anymore. And now he's actually down to like 13. He's at a healthy weight, but he just eats, and he will literally eat until you have to stop him, or that he will eat until he throws up. So it sounds cruel, guys. I promise he's okay. He literally just inhaled all of his food in the 30 seconds that it takes him to eat it, and now he's just it's for his own good. Okay, I promise. But these two packs, we got a Temporal Forces and a Twilight Masquerade that came in that Charizard pencil case. And then we have the rest of the Twilight Masquerade. We got the Kingdra there, and I think that's going to be the first card that I kind of go over the process of looking at whether or not it's good enough for me to want to send in to PSA to try and get that 10. So let's see, maybe we'll get, oh man. Oh, is this the set that has the cool other cool Arbok? Let's see, we got 4. I'm going to kind of do Alpha Investment style piles here. We've got Electivire, Matang. Oh, no way! Let's go! The Zard pencil case coming in. Okay, I guess we can look at this one too. We'll just look at whatever hits we get. We'll look at them. We'll assess them. We'll see what looks good. But yeah, I'm just going to do kind of an Alpha Investment style pile setup here because I've been so busy at work. I haven't even had time to sort all of the bulk that I have from these videos. So I've just man, it's so difficult there's just so many cards, and you get all the reverses, and it's wild. Oh, a double hit, double banger. This, guys, I don't, is this a hit? We're not gonna, it's going over here, okay? It's going over here. We're not gonna grade the Sinistcha. We're not even gonna look at it. But yeah, I've been trying to, I've got our new kitten, or I guess she's not a kitten anymore. Our new cat, we went on a trip recently, and while we were out of town, she somehow ripped out her claw. Haxorus. Ooh, Hollow Energy. Oh wait, I guess that's the first. That's fine. She somehow she didn't rip it out, but she broke her claw off. So she's been in a cone and a donut, and because all she'll do is lick it, right? So she's on antibiotics because it got infected, and it's this whole thing. Cassiopeia. Wow, the regular artwork for that card's really nice. Hypno, Academy at Night. At night. Double hack. Okay, cool. But yeah, so she's finally doing better. I think probably in a couple days we'll be able to take the cone off of her, because she is just, she doesn't like being petted very much. But she is like loving the like neck scratches, you know, when because she's been stuck in that stuff and she can't like groom or anything. But yeah, so she has the cone on, and like all my bulk is on our coffee table in the living room. And she has been known to, on occasion, get the zoomies, as all orange cats do. And she has knocked over card or two. Revoroom EX, and when you have like giant stacks, I'm not gonna grade this one either. Whatever, let's put it over here. When you have giant stacks of cards, you know, and you're trying to sort bulk, it's it's just a recipe for a disaster. So I'm gonna just do all of this to say that I'm just trying to organize my cards better. Slitherwing, Cassiopeia, Yveltal. If you guys have been, you know, Petrarunt EX, again, all the dupes. If you guys have been like around the Pokemon scene for a while, you know that Pat Flynn, Deep Pocket Monster, the guy that organizes all of the card party stuff, he always talks about, he's got a, what is it? I forget what you call it, but it's like he says, sort it before you ignore it, and he like sings a little song, you know? And I always think about that when I'm like opening my cards and I just have another Haxorus. I just have giant piles of just all of this stuff that I don't even know. I gotta go through it and I like pull out the trainers, and then you guys know that, I don't know, maybe you don't, but I like to keep my stuff organized, and it's, when you don't do it, oh man, the Sylveon. When you don't do it right away, it can be tough. Yeah, it's so time consuming. Man, oh, there we go. Okay, Petrarunt EX full art. Okay, so let's, just real quick, I can see off the bat, guys. I can see it off the bat, look at this card. So, the thing is, with full arts, there's already a couple imperfections I can see, right? So you see that right where my finger is? There's like a little thing there. And then you can see that the centering's off a little bit. So on the right side here, it's a little thicker than the left side. See that? The rest of the card looks pretty good. The texture looks good. Let's flip it over to the back. The first thing I do, I always check the corners to see if there's any whitening. Nothing up there. And this is a lot harder to do on camera, believe it or not. Nothing down there, but you can see actually on the back as well that the back is off center, top to bottom. You can see that the top is a little thicker than the bottom. So the best grade that I would hope to get from this, is a 9. So I probably wouldn't send that in. It's not one of my favorite Pokemon. It's not a super popular Pokemon. It's not going to be a very expensive card in a 10. And I don't even think it would get the 10. I think it would probably get the 9. So I wouldn't send that in. That would be a binder piece, or you know, maybe I've been thinking about doing these, like I probably will soon, when I have some more time. I've just been incredibly busy. Oh, here we go. Dangerous Laser. Haven't gotten that yet. That would be something that I would like put in a giveaway, or you know what I'm saying, maybe sell on TCG Player. Okay, got everything sorted out. Let's pull out the hits. Should sleeve these for sure. Hollows. Well, a bit of a I mean, it wasn't bad. We got the Iron Crown. We did get an A-Spec that I don't have, so that'll go on my A-Spec page in my binder. We got a few regular EXs, so nothing crazy. We did get the full art Iron Crown, but nothing, not terrible, not terrible. All right, so check it out. I'm not gonna grade the laser gun, but we are gonna look at this Iron Crown EX real quick. So first off, we can look at the centering. So what I like to do is I just like hold it like this, and I look and I see, So I'm just looking at it with my eyes here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. The centering looks really good. I don't see, if you look at all the corners, They're all rounded. You can see actually the bottom right corner, it is round, but you can kind of see how it like is sharper on this side. It's like a little sharper. I don't know if it'll zoom in. Also, my hands are all jacked up from work. Let's check out the back. You always want to look for like any white dots or like anything crazy. The centering on the back looks pretty good. Let's check out the top there. Any blemishes? Man, the rain today is crazy. It is coming down. I don't see anything there. Let's look at the corners over here. No white spots. This is actually a really nice card. I wouldn't be surprised if this got a 10. And what we're gonna do is, actually, I looked at this card. We'll submit that one with everything else. And then we'll look at this Kingdra here. And we'll get a nice little before and after. Oh man, I already see. Man, I was looking at it in the box. It's just hard to tell like how good or bad it is when it's in there, you know what I'm saying? Because like the centering looks good, but it does have plastic all around the outside of it. It's just so difficult to get these in a 10 quality. Yeah, and you can see there, guys. So this is like, see that? If you see that, that's not coming off of there. That's no good, no bueno. So unfortunately, this Kingdra not going in the sub. Dang it, man. I'd really love to get that Kingdra in a 10. Maybe I'll just buy one. It is a promo, but you never know. Some of the promos that are harder to grade actually end up being more expensive. Even though they are promos and everyone can get them, they're just more expensive at a 10. So let's leave up this Iron Crown. We looked at it. It looks pretty good. So we can see like kind of how my eye is. We'll put that in a card saver later. And actually, I'm going to stack these up because they're mostly sorted. Energies will go off to the side. And then we've got, so these are all cards that I'm putting in my next submission. So we've got a Rhydon here, staff. This is the staff promo from the one that my son pulled from one of the building battles. This is a Cosmos Hollow Snorlax, and you can see that it's shifted up and to the left on the stalk, and that's actually right here is an alignment dot. So I'm pretty sure this will get the error designation from PSA. I'm not positive. I mean, the dot is like entirely on the card. It's not even cut off. So I'm pretty sure it will. As far as a grade goes, I'm not sure what it'll get because it's not in the best condition. But, and then it's hard to see with the card savers on here, the semi-rigid. If you pull it out, basically you want to inspect the hollow foil, right? So you can already see there's like a little scratch up there, and these come from tins too. And you can see that. See all those lines like that? That is not great. So the hollow foil on this one, not crazy good. Maybe if I'm lucky, it's an 8. Maybe if I'm like really, really lucky, it gets the OC error designation as an 8. You can see there's like a tiny little bit of whitening up there. Yeah, not a crazy. I mean, I wouldn't recommend sending this one in, but I'm gonna send it in because it's cool and I'd like to grade an OC card for myself. So this is a Tangela illustration rare, Japanese 151 from my MPM Mystery Pack Monday series. Same with this Nidoking. I'm just sending these in because they're Japanese and they almost always grade really well. So this Manaphy, I wanted to see how this would grade specifically for myself because it has some weird, like you see this top right corner, it kind of goes along and then it drops, right? And then it's sharp on this side. See that corner? The centering is really good. It's definitely within the 60-40 across the board. But you do have these really weird, like look at this corner. See that? It's like goes out and then comes, you know, like this cut on this card is really weird. So I'm just purely for me, I'm curious what this card will get for a grade. This Radiant Charizard, actually, you know what, guys? My other cat's done eating. I'm gonna let my noisy cat out real quick. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so let's pull this Zard out of here. Let's get it out of the sleeve and let's look at kind of what I'm looking at straight out of the pack. So this is, I think, the first Radiant Charizard I pulled from Crown Zenith. And you'll notice with some of the cards, you can see kind of on that left edge there, it's pushed forward a little bit. In my experience, that's from when they cut the cards. And in my experience, that doesn't affect the grade at all. I have plenty of cards that look like that have gotten 10s. I can't promise that that'll always be the case, but I don't think they ding you for that. The corners on this one look really good. The centering looks really good. It's a Zard. If we go to the back here, the main thing I look for are those white dots, right? So I don't see any even on camera. Like, everything looks really good. There's like what looks like a little whitening down there, but that's nothing. This card looks really nice. I would be very surprised if this didn't pull the 10. I think it's probably a candidate for like maybe even pristine 10 from like CGC or something like that. Radiant Venusaur, same reason. Look at the centering on this card. It's very nice, very good centering, well within. The back, see the corners, that's just stuff on the semi-rigid guys, don't worry about that. The centering on the back is really good. Same with the Blastoise. The only thing is, I wish I had the Radiant Charizard from Pokemon Go to submit, but I don't have one that's in good enough condition. Same with this guy, they just look really nice. This Lucario V-Star, so I think for the most part, the promos, you're gambling, right? I've had such bad luck with the promos, and I feel like every time I submit them, I look them over really well. And I try and get like the lighting right. Like, look, do you guys see any like crazy imperfections on this? I can't tell, like maybe there above his eye. See where his eye is like glittering and you have like, maybe, is that damage to the tech? No, that's like the gold thing coming down. I don't, like, I've had such bad luck with promos though that I'm like looking for, you know, like any kind of damage, any kind of folds or anything like that. The back of the card's really nice. The centering is, I mean, it's really good. The only thing is it does have one little white dot down there. See that on the corner? That's a big one, guys. Make sure before you submit your cards, you check for those white dots, because those can get you. I'm hoping this gets a 10. If it gets a 9, I cry, but sending it. This is our Master Ball Snorlax we got from the Mystery Pack Monday series from the Vault City packs. Very cool. This is the Heart Gold Soul Silver Victory Bell that we got. Oh man, very cool. Holographic rare. The centering on, so my reason for sending this one in is because it's a great like memory from the channel, right? I love collecting cards that have a story behind them, that have somewhat of a, man, this thing's got like gunk on it, that have like, you know, this means something to me. It's from a Heart Gold Soul Silver pack that I pulled from a Vault City pack on the channel, that I never would have opened any of those Vault City packs if I wasn't recording stuff for you guys. Because it's just, I mean, let's be real, right? It's like, it's a gamble on top of a gamble. It's a lot of fun, but it's expensive and not for everybody. This is the promo, I believe, from the Charizard collection that comes with this thing right here. Boop. And like I said, these are, maybe I just don't have the eye for the promos, but it looks really nice. Sending it in, it's cool. This one, so this is a Trainer Gallery Corviknight VMAX. I guess it's an alternate art, but this one, my mom actually pulled this card, and the centering's really nice. The back of it's really clean. My mom doesn't open Pokemon. I'll do a collection showcase video here soon. Maybe that'll be next Friday's video. Luckily, my mom was kind enough to keep most of my cards from my childhood. When I was younger, I've told the story a couple times before. Some kids came over, they wanted to see my collection. They ended up stealing a bunch of my holo cards because I would just have them in a big stack. And I was too young to, I thought I was watching them closely, you know, and then they're just like little shady, little sneaky little kids. So I ended up getting a bunch of my collection stolen, but luckily my mom was kind enough to keep all of the other cards that I had. And yeah, super nice of her. I'm so glad she didn't throw those away. They're not in great shape, but you know, they're mine, and they mean something to me. Eventually, I'd like to grade all of those as well. This Raikou I was gonna send in, so it kind of has the same thing. See how it's like protruding a little bit? So it looks like when it was on the table for cutting, the blades came down, it pushed the card forward a little bit. But this Raikou is super gorgeous. It's a little OC top bottom. 0 blemishes on the back. I would be surprised if this got anything other than a 10. Like 9, worst case 9. It's a mint card. Alright, you guys probably know what this is. This is a card that I pulled on the channel as well. Malo and Lana from an RCSV premium or figure collection. Man, can you guys hear the rain? This is like crazy. It was sunny 20 minutes ago. We get these crazy thunderstorm, like rainstorms where I am. They're not crazy. Listen, for me, they're crazy. All right, they're fine. But yeah, this card is super OC. You can tell. It's not going to get the OC designation, but I want to grade it because I pulled it on the channel. It was awesome. It's the only tag team trainer card I have from Sun and Moon, so I'd like to grade it. This Skyla, gorgeous card. We pulled it. Did I pull this on my birthday video? Crown Zenith? Anyways, Mewtwo V-Star. This one I made a short about it. I opened 2 of those tins that I heard about from Less Than Ghost. By the way, Less Than Ghost today, actually I guess is 1 year. He did a 1 year video for his channel. So congratulations, man. Big shout out. I'll link to his video up here. But yeah, awesome video. Please go watch it. Great guy. I love watching his stuff. And congratulations, man. 1 year, huge accomplishment. But he put me onto these tins that were on Amazon. I think they might still be up actually for like 18 bucks. And I opened 2 of them off camera. And in both tins, in the very last pack, I pulled 2 Mewtwo V-Stars. So this was the better quality of the 2. I'm going to send it in, see what it gets. And then this one actually is from, I think this is from my birthday Crown Zenith video. And it looks really nice. I think it has a shot at the 10. And I actually added one from my personal collection to that giveaway because I wanted to grade this one and see what it came out as. And then lastly, we have this Iron Crown EX, which actually I don't think is going to get a 10. I think it's probably going to get a 9. But I pulled it when I was doing my short series for Can We Pull an SIR? Temporal Forces. We got the Iron Crown. I just want to, I don't know. It's just like, these are all like cards that have like meaning to me. And I just really want to get them graded. And I mean, to be honest, guys, if you're just trying to grade cards only to get the 10, you're going to be disappointed because you're never going to get that 100% rate, right? Just grade the cards that you like, grade the cards that you want to. Like this staff Temporal Forces, right? This was an error out of a box. It's off center, but it's a staff promo card. Very, very cool. This Snorlax, it's a whatever, who cares? But I like it. I'm going to get it graded. Yeah, anyways, guys, I think that kind of wraps it up. I guess I'll build the submission. If you weren't aware, for PSA, if you're a member, you get discounted prices. I think Pokevault right now has a code for like 10% off or 25 bucks off or something like that. If you guys are thinking about grading, PSA has deals all the time. Obviously, you can't rely on the deals to be around when you're ready to submit your cards, but it might be worth waiting, right? Because it depends. You pay for shipping up front. You agree to pay for the amount that they're going to charge you at the end, but the money doesn't come out until they're done grading the card, and then the cards, and then they send everything back to you, right? So Pokevault has a code right now. I would recommend using that if you already have a membership, and the membership's cool too because they send out a magazine. I think I actually, oh, I don't have it. It used to be right next to me, but it's not anymore. They sent out this cool, what are they? I don't know what it's called, but it has a Venusaur on the cover. Really, really cool PSA magazine. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks so much for voting on the poll. Thanks for watching the video. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.